Welcome back to TV5 News at 9. It's now time for Design Time. We are with our great friend Kathy at Tri-City Furniture. Kathy, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yes, and we have some information for you. That's on that QR code that's right there on your screen. You can go ahead and scan that to get more information on today's topic. And today we're talking mattresses. So Kathy, tell us what changes have happened in mattress construction?
Well, just about everything inside, but one of the main changes is that the old mattresses used to be flippable. So you could lay on both sides. Now this bed is flippable, and it has the padding on the top, and then you can flip it over. It's going to be the same padding on the other side.
And Kathy, why did mattresses need maintenance?
Well, because if you kept compressing the foams in the same spots, then you could feel the body impressions. So the requirement in the old days was to sleep on the mattress and then twirl it.
Oh.
So it flipped the different size for the people who slept on them. And then the next month you would flip it over, and then you would use all 4 spots. And so that really helped to make the mattress last.
Sounds kind of difficult, was it?
Well, back then, we used twins and fulls as the dominant sizes, maybe a few queens, and the mattresses at that time were only 8 inches thick. So as we move forward, we got larger mattresses, so queens and lots of kings, and the mattresses are anywhere from 12 to 15 or 16 inches. So not only do we have it bigger, but we have it much heavier, and it really was difficult for people to try to flip it.
Yeah, and Kathy, would you say is that why flippable mattresses kind of went away a bit?
Yeah, well, because people didn't do it. And they're like, oh, I was supposed to do something. It's kind of like remembering to change your oil.
Yeah.
You know, to just remember it is difficult. In cars, they have a light that blinks and tells you. But we didn't call up people and say, hey, time to flip your mattress.
Right.
You had to remember. And so people just didn't do it. And then it compressed the body design into the top of it. So instead of being completely flat, you would see these little dips.
So with mattresses that we have today, is the padding taken out on the other side?
Well, originally the manufacturers, except for a few of the main guys, they just took the padding off one side and sold you the mattress. So you would have thought that the price went down because padding is the expense. The main guys knew that the padding on one side would not hold up. So they built the whole guts of it and put heavier support systems under the foams, under the coils, so that they wouldn't just compress and go away. And they put higher quality foams on the one side. So now those one-sided beds, I call them easy care. Put it in place and forget about it. And you don't have to do anything with it. Really, really important, because so many people, they can't flip it or swirl it around.
Yeah. And Kathy, if you do have one of those older mattresses still, and you just learned we're supposed to be flipping it, should they start doing that now?
Well, if you slept on it for 10, 12, 15 years and you haven't adjusted it, it probably won't help at this point. When you would go to like a hotel, and they're the ones who still use mostly flippables, they'll actually put numbers in the corners according to the month. And so they are constantly flipping and turning because of the longevity, and they want to eliminate those body impressions. But if you've had one and you haven't done it, it probably won't help at this moment, but you can always try it. It's just not easy if the bed is bigger sized.
Yeah. Well, Kathy, thank you so much.
Thank you. Yep. Commercial beds are still flippable. So I have a couple on my floor because people still like the feel. It's a little different than a one-sided bed. But keep in mind, if you go to a two-sided, you do need that maintenance.
Okay. Kathy, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, and thank you for being here with us for this edition of Design Time.